Hello guys, welcome to Robert Productions. Today we're taking a look at the review for the Gungan sub set number 9499. Back in 2012, it sold for about $69.99 USD. Prices will vary, of course, where you live, but this set has skyrocketed in value like crazy, mainly for that Queen Amidala figure, but I personally only paid $12 for it because I got it from a friend. And all the bags were sealed, and the box was open, but all the bags were sealed. So let's get into my review, starting off with the minifigures down below. One thing I wanted to mention to you guys before we get into the figures is that thank you to Lego Star Wars Photo on Instagram. I'm going to link his Insta below. He has amazing photos. I love his work, and that's where I got the thumbnail for this video. So make sure to check him out. In our first figure here, we have Queen Amidala. Now this figure looks amazing. I was watching the movie last night, and wow, it was so cool to see these little things right here, because I remembered that these were little lights. So something a little different I would suggest is maybe making them a little brighter, because they are supposed to be like lights. I don't know if they are or not, but they just look like lights in the movies. But it still is an overall great figure. The amount of detail that the Lego company put into this is incredible. There's only one face print on it, but still it is such a cool figure to look at. I am a big fan of it, and it's the main reason why I wanted this set. I don't know if they put this figure in the set, if this set would be worth how much money it's worth today, because this figure makes the set. And I liked how they line it up almost perfectly right here. You see around the waist. But something I want to point out is that right here on the sides, you lift this arm up a little bit. You can see a little indentation. Now, usually indentations are supposed to be going inward, and this part's supposed to be a little bit bigger, but this doesn't even line up, so it makes it look a little bit fat, but it's not true at all, because in the movie she was very skinny. But you see these little hangovers right here make it look like she's heavier. You know, that's all I'm saying. But you know, if they would have made it a little bit thicker on each side, it would have been accurate and a little bit better. But still, overall, amazing figure. This hairpiece right here is so cool with these lines going along the side. It's a little flimsy, yes, but it does its job well, and it's not going to break off easily. So let's move on to our next figure. Qui Gon Jin. This is not your typical Qui Gon Jin. Now he does have a cape, and so does ObiWan in the set, but I'll show you why later on, why those are not included in this minifigure right now. But this figure is pretty cool. It's a normal Qui Gon Jin on the front, but on the back print, you will see in a minute, it is actually a underwater scuba gear, which is amazing. We've never gotten that figure before with that face print, and this is exclusive to this set. And ObiWan also is the same thing, which makes him exclusive too. So a lot of exclusive figures in this set. Personally, I really like this Qui Gon Jin. Since I have like 5 Qui Gon Jins, I'm glad that this one's a little different than all the other ones. Like, from all the Qui Gon Jins I own, there's only 3 different variants of him. One where he gets stabbed by Darth Maul, and this one, of course, and the normal face one with the angry face one. So it's nice to see this face print and how much effort they put into this figure. Let's move on to our next figure, which is ObiWan. Looking at ObiWan, there's a few things I would change, such as the leg printing on the newer ObiWan Kenobis. I believe we do have leg printing, and I just wanted to let you guys know that. So, but for this one at 2012, the year of 2012, it's okay. I mean, I like it overall. It's a nice figure. It also is exclusive with that amazing front piece that I will show you again in just a minute. So right here, here is the other facial print that I was telling you about. It is very nice with this little breathing thing for when he goes swimming underneath the water. And it's really nice that the Gungan itself has a place to store capes, like for Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. That's just amazing. Like, most sets don't do that. They only usually hold the lightsabers, but so the cape doesn't get destroyed, there's actually a really big space on the inside, and doesn't compromise the build whatsoever to hold it. And that's what I feel is so cool about this set. So let's move on to our next figure, which is Jar Binks. Yeah, Jar Binks is also a normal Jar Binks. It's a very nice figure as always. It hasn't really changed in the past 8 years from when this set was made. We still have the same Jar today. Maybe there's a little bit of leg printing, but that's basically it. The one thing I would like to point out is that this gun right here is inaccurate. We never saw Gungans hold like these kind of guns, and it's kind of like harpoons, I want to call them almost. We never see that. Not in the Clone Wars, not the Phantom Menace. We never see that, and that's something that I think is flawed in this figure a lot, and I just don't like that. And I feel like they should have included a pitchfork or a Gungan shield or nothing at all. this just does not make any sense and is totally inaccurate. So let's head into the Gungan sub build overall. Looking at the Gungan sub itself is actually pretty cool. There's a lot of features on it that I would like to point out, but something I would like to change for the exterior, like maybe a future version comes out eventually, since we haven't gotten one since 2012, is this feature right here on the sides. This is inaccurate. There's not this many gaps in between the holes, and that's something I like to see. They fixed it on the UCS Falcon, so I think they could fix it on this one too. So let's move on to the inside of the cockpit. On the inside here, there are 3 compartments. Right here, we have the first compartment. There's some very nice detailing here on the side for the controls, and the dashboard is also very nice for the time. It's 2012. I'm surprised how good of a set this is and how amazing it looks. Like, it looks really sleek from a lot of angles. The only thing, again, I say I would change is this thing right here because it doesn't look so good. Moving on to the next compartment right here, we do have these like Gungan bomb. I think this is what it is. I don't know, but it looks like one of those mines that ships went into from World War II. But it is just like a Gungan bomb. That's what I'm calling it. And then there's a nice little space right here to store lightsabers. And then on the other side, which is really cool to see, is a storage for capes. Yes, they left this open just for your capes. I only have one here, and this isn't even the right cape, but I lost mine, and the point of this was to actually not lose your capes and just put them in here, and that way they don't really get folded and they don't really look that bad once they've been in storage for a long time. Like, you keep the minifigure in a cockpit, you know how the cape gets messed up sometimes, and yeah. But moving into this back compartment, it's supposed to come off. Now, it breaks all the time, so be careful, and it broke. See, this thing is supposed to go with it. It's like a little bit of attachment thing, but the connection to this is so strong for some reason. It just always sticks to this, and that's something that's a flaw of this set, because this is just supposed to be like a little Gungan vehicle, but it's not. It never comes off in the movie, and there's really no point of even having it. So they show this in the back of the box of Jar Jar driving it, and it just doesn't make any sense with the set, but that's that. So I'm gonna put that back on here, and I'm sorry for the bad sticker job I did on this. I know you guys are gonna be mad at me in the comments about it, but it's fine. I don't really care that much. I'll get new stickers one day. Everyone chill. Anyways, looking at this back engine here, it's also pretty cool. It spins way well, and this has never broken off. It's really good connection, and its strength is amazing. Now, you do have to turn these little rods a little bit. It's not pre-bent for you, but I feel like I did a pretty good job, and it's not really too hard to do. So it is pretty good, and I do like that it has these little light features right here to show off lights on each side of the set. And then I forgot to mention almost on the bottom, look at this. There's even flick fire missiles. So they really packed everything into this set. But for $70, I feel like it's completely worth it. But it only has 461 pieces. But, you know, still it's pretty good set for $69. I do have to say, there's a lot of play features, and I just really enjoy it. Now, something I want to point out is that there is these little containers. I'm not sure what they hold, but we'll soon see. Oh yeah, just little blue wire thing. I'm not sure what those are for, but oh no, they're Gungans, or whatever. I forgot what they're called. A boba. I don't remember, but it's something the Gungans used in the Battle of Naboo. I saw the movie last night, so that's how I know this. And yeah, there's also that on the other side. Let's see if there's anything different on this right here. It's probably the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's number Boomba or whatever they call it. Let me know in the comments below what they're called, because I cannot remember their exact name at the moment. I thought I would show you is the back of this box before we actually head into the final verdict. We have this nice Queen Amidala talking to the Jedi, you know, that never happened. And then we have the meeting on the planet's surface. And then this like speed thing, they're just speeding through the water. That big monster Booba fish, I think that's what Jar Jar called it last night in the movie. And yeah, it basically shows off all the features and all this stuff that comes in the set. And yeah, but that's gonna wrap it up basically for the back of the box. Now let's head into my final verdict of the product. So that is it for my review on the Gungan sub. If you enjoyed this review and felt it was high quality and pretty good on its facts and information, maybe consider giving me a like and subscribe. And that's basically it. All I gotta really say about this Gungan sub. It's a great set for $140. I would say you can do it, but no more than that. If you can find it online, like, and that's sealed in box. That's the most I feel like I'd be willing to pay for it today on the aftermarket, considering it was like $70 back in the day, $69.99, as I stated earlier in the video. But that is going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below, because I kind of want to do more of these now that school's starting up. It's a little bit of a quicker video to do than, let's say, a stop motion or a bunch of other stuff, and it's just a little easier and saves me some time. So if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below. How many views this gets will base on what I do next for my channel with the way of reviews. But there will still be stop motions every Saturday, and every Sunday there will still be side by sides. It's just a little fun thing I thought I'd do. So peace out, guys. Have a wonderful day.